a lot of Beis Travel products. And as someone who travels all around the world with them, and I mean, I've been to over like 15 countries with them, many planes, many trains, and many cobblestone streets, I thought it'd be very fitting to give a full, holistic, and honest review of all of the pieces that I've used. Welcome back. Thanks for watching that intro, you guys. For those that are new here, I did do one video where I reviewed the suitcases. So go back and watch that if you need to, if you haven't. But today in this video, I'm going to be reviewing all of the bags, like personal item bags that I have from Beis Travel, as well as the accessories, so that you can know whether or not they're worth it. Okay, first personal item. Where's she at? Right here. The book bag. This is the backpack. I've had this one for about 2 years now, and I really do love her. I will say I wouldn't use this bag for extensive long trips. This is something I would take with me on like a domestic trip. Maybe it's about 4 to maybe a week, and I don't have a lot of things with me. I like to be able to pack out my personal item, but the things that I really do love about this bag is, first, we have a separate laptop compartment. We also, it opens up all the way. This, to me, it gives you so much space to play with. Like, you can pack this up. It's got the compression straps here. And then I also appreciate the 2 different kinds of pockets on the inside. And more pockets. We have the front space. You can put pens, maybe books. I usually put my Kindle in here. And we have 2 water bottle holders on the sides. And let's not forget the trolley pass-through, which I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, every single base bag has a trolley pass-through, which is so tea. For wear and tear for the book bag, haven't really had that many issues. I have a small little like tear on here, which was sad. But other than that, like the zippers work great. The straps are still good and held up. I've had no issues with them. Love her. I definitely think she is worth a good buy, especially if you're someone who likes a backpack as your personal item. This is a pretty good one. I gifted it to my boyfriend along with a carry-on. It makes kind of the perfect travel gift set to someone who's maybe starting their travel journey, or someone who wants to upgrade and just live a little bit more luxe and chic. Okay, next up is the Weekender, and I don't have it to present to you because I gave her away. But I had a Weekender probably for about 3 years, and similar to what you're gonna hear from everyone else, people don't really like, and I didn't like, how bulky it could get and mainly how heavy it could get. I would use it as a personal item with a carry-on, and that's all I would be bringing on my trip. It holds a lot of stuff, which is super, super helpful. But as someone who, maybe there was a time where my carry-on had to be checked, so then I'm lugging this Weekender, and I did not like that. So I give that one kind of like a 3 out of 5. It is not something that I would personally buy again, but that's because the way that it's a personal preference for me, the way I live my life, the way I like to travel. I wouldn't want to be carrying it. It did fit under the seat for me. Granted, I do fly Delta 99% of the time, so the planes to me might be a little bit bigger. But also, if you do pack it too much, it will not fit under that seat. So it's always kind of a gamble. But that is why I got the next best thing. The Mini Weekender. She is my BFF. I freaking love her. It's basically the Weekender, but smaller. All of the features that it has are tea. Of course, the trolley pass-through. We also have a zipper pocket on the outside. It has a separate compartment, which is helpful for just separating maybe shoes, or your cosmetic case can fit there. Literally anything you want. It does also come with a long strap. I typically don't ever use this because I'm always using this as a personal item, and I slide it on my carry-on. And I like how it opens up like this big, wide, open space for you to pack your stuff in nice and succinctly. We got the laptop holder. On the other side, we have zipper and 2 pockets. Also, something that's in a lot of their bags is a key leash holder. Y'all know, especially as a woman, we like to have our big bags, our tote bags, and everything's in there. You can't find your keys ever. But with this, I never lose them. The one thing that I wish this did have was an inside water bottle holder, but I'm not mad at it. I use this bag all the time. In terms of wear and tear for the Mini Weekender, I had her packed out one time, and when I tried to put her on the trolley pass-through, it got stuck and it ripped here, and I haven't gotten it fixed. I just want to get it fixed. I don't want to get it replaced because I don't want to be wasteful. So I just need a friend to sew it for me. But other than that, it's kept up very, very well. It does not get dirty really very easily, especially since I'm always carrying it with me. I think it's a perfect size, especially if I am going on a long trip. I will carry that bag with my bigger carry-on. Chef's kiss. Everything fits in there, and it does fit under the seat. And then we have the Mini Weekender's cousin, the Crescent Weekender, which is actually on sale. I'm wondering if they're getting rid of this one, which I hope not. It's on sale right now for 58 bucks. great gift to give someone. It comes in black maple and the Atlas pink, but I really love her because it's slouchy. It kind of combines the Crescent bag and the mini Weekender, and then it had a baby. It has all of the same features as the Weekender. Like I was missing before is an inside water bottle holder, which I really, really appreciate. And then the cool thing about the compartment on this bag is that it's optional. So you can have the compartment, you can also unzip it to make it one large bag, and you just roll it up. You roll, you clip, and it's now one big bag. That's just really nice because it gives you the option whether or not you need to separate something or not. But I really love this because it gives you more space to play with because it's not as rigid as the mini Weekender. This has been my go-to when I'm not packing like a lot of stuff. So between this and the mini Weekender, they're my go-to personal items, and I recommend those to my friends all the time. They're so, so good. In terms of wear and tear for the Crescent Weekender, it has this like, I forgot what the material is called, but it's almost like waterproof. Can you hear it? So it doesn't really get a lot of marks. Here's one on the back if you can see. But other than that, it keeps up very well. The zippers are good, straps are good. I haven't had any wear and tear issues really. Moving on to my totes. This is the commuter tote. I've had her for about 2 years. I have it both in this color and the beige one. I really like this as something for when I'm kind of like on the go and I'm working. I would take this with me on a trip. If it's a weekend trip, I'd have my carry-on, I'd have this bag, and this is kind of like my work bag because I'm gonna be working. It has so many pockets. Specifically, there's a part where you can put your laptop in it. It also has another pocket. Inside, 2 smaller pockets. We of course have our keyring holder, and the pockets are connected, like they close by buttons. And then on the inside of the main area, there is 2 water bottle holders, which is cool. We've got a zipper on the inside, and then the whole thing zips, which I'm very appreciative of that because usually tote bags don't have zippers. So I really like that this is more of a structured bag. They have the little feet on the bottom too, so it doesn't really touch the ground or get dirty on the bottom. If you ever want, there is a long strap. I don't use this often, but I did just want to show you guys that a long strap option exists. I travel with this a lot in the beginning when I was doing shorter trips. I more use these in my day-to-day life, and I do love the bag. I would give this for a friend. Now, the one downside to this bag, and it could just be me as a user and who I am, because the straps are so low here, when I want to, you see how it's like so small to get my arm in it? I find that if I'm like in the car and I need to pick this up from the passenger seat, I grab it quick, and this part where my elbow gets caught when I'm putting it on, I don't know. It's not very user-friendly for me. I don't know how to explain it, and it could just be me, but I wanted to share that experience that I have. And then if you are ever traveling with this, again, almost all their products, if not all of them, have the trolley pass-through, and it's magnetic. This is another tote bag. I don't think they sell it anymore, but I believe maybe the upgraded version to it is the East-West tote. It's like loose but structured on the bottom. It also has a zipper, which is so nice. Like I was mentioning before, your things won't fall out. There is a trolley pass-through on this side, and then on the other side is just a regular pocket. It is not magnetic or anything, keep note of that. It does come with a long strap, but the 2 short straps are like good enough. And then on the inside, there's just 1 zipper. So this is the type of bag that I would use for my beach days, my park days. I put my blanket, maybe some snacks in here. It's a very like casual, I'm going outside, want to carry a couple things kind of bag. Okay, so those were all of the personal items in the bags. Overall, the upkeep in terms of wear and tear on all of the bags that I've used, they're so good. Like nothing bad really happens to them. They almost like brand new. And I do travel with them pretty often. I would say more than the average person travels. So if you're ever looking for something for yourself to update your bags, or for a friend or a family member, a loved one, etc., I definitely think any of the bags are really good to use. My preference, like my favorites in order, would be the mini Weekender, the Crescent Weekender, the book bag, the commuter tote, and then this regular tote. I love them all almost equally. I use them for different reasons and different purposes. And again, I think an overall pro to getting items from Beis is having matching luggage. having a nice chic, like elevated style to yourself. I'm a fashion girl, I'm a styling girl, so like that's important to me. And I think that that is the customer. Like if you are someone who cares about your appearance, like you like to look cute, like you wear a matching set to the airport, you are that girl or you are that guy. Beis Travel is definitely that brand that you're gonna align with. Okay, now moving on to the accessories, because I have lots of those too. First up are gonna be the packing cubes. Guys, I am the mother of packing cubes. Packing cubes are absolute must. I should have really started with that in this video. Now, Beis has two kinds. They have the compression packing cubes and then they just have the regular ones. I love both. I think it just depends on what kind of packer you are. If you're just a regular packer, like you're not overpacking, you're chill, you can go with the regular kind. If you tend to overpack, the compression ones will just help save space. Are they worth $68? Listen, this is kind of like a mid-lux company, so you are paying for the name. I will always buy them just because I like everything to match, but if you're looking for more budget-friendly options, those do exist. I will always tell you to buy what is within your means, and when it comes to packing cubes, you can find like cheaper ones out there on the market. I will say the quality of these are very nice. It's double zippers, like it's very nice. They've upkept very well versus cheaper ones that I have had in the past. But if it's not in your price point, that's okay. Do not kill yourself to get them. If it's in your budget though, these are the ones you need to be getting. Moving into my cosmetic cases. The original cosmetic case, it's square or rectangle. It's very, very structured, which I like that it's structured because when I pack, it easily just fits and slides right in. I'm able to also then be a lot more strategic with what I'm packing, and I'm not necessarily like putting too much in. You can see she is very, very used. I use her all the time. Now I like that it comes with a brush holder, and it also does come with a mirror, but she broke recently, and I'll get into that in a second. But I just love that it's very compact. Everything is kept all together. I think this definitely works well if you don't wear like a shit ton of makeup or you have travel size makeup items, so it all fits in here nicely. It does have a little compartment here. I usually put maybe my like brow stuff or like eyelash things in there. And then they also have two smaller pockets on this side. She's cutesy. I love the handle. It's a double zipper. This has kept up very, very well. I've had it for 2, maybe 3 years now. She's stunning. I know it's dirty and stuff on the inside, but it does wipe out. I've seen it. I've cleaned it before, but I don't really care to keep it pristine. We're using it. It's in use. It's okay. The next cosmetic case that I recently just got at a holiday party is the cosmetic pouch. Now she is tea. I like this a lot because one, I think when it's kind of like loose fitting like this, you can fit a little bit more and you can mold it to your bag. So if you're packing a lot, you might not have that structured space like the cosmetic case. So it's nice to be able to play with something that's bendable. Now the inside, and I want to show you guys while it's full. The inside is nice. So there's 3 separate areas and compartment. And also, I didn't even realize this, the compartment can be taken out to just be one big like space. It also has pockets here on the inside. On the other side, there is a zipper pocket, and then as well as like areas for your brushes. I kind of put my makeup stuff, I put my brushes elsewhere, but you can put your brushes in here or different products. I just really like how many compartments are in here. It would help to keep your things organized, which is different from the cosmetic case, which does not have any pockets or doesn't have any structured areas. Something that kind of goes with it nicely is the makeup brush pouch. I really like this to travel with because I can keep all my brushes in it. And when I open it like this, it sits. So as I'm on my travels, I can have this almost be like a little stand to hold all of my brushes. The one thing I'll note for this though is that if you have big fluffy brushes, you can see how like it's kind of tight. They'll start to touch each other and might get dirty like against one another. I didn't like that. So I would recommend only putting your smaller brushes in here, and maybe your big fluffy brushes would go in the other case. I traveled with this for the first time and I put my mirror from the cosmetic case in here thinking that would be safe. I don't know why. Don't do that. It was not intended to be in a different compartment. And I put it in my checked luggage instead of my carry-on. So I opened it and that mirror was smashed. Don't do what I do. Use the product how it's intended. That mirror is supposed to be in the cosmetic case. And I've traveled with that cosmetic case in a carry-on, in a checked bag, all over. The mirror has never broken. Next up is the older, I think this was a Cosmetic. This was some sort of case that they used to have. They don't sell this version anymore, but what they do still sell is the jewelry case that fits in the bottom of here. So I'm gonna show you guys this. This is the jewelry case. I've had her for like 3-4 years. I have worn and torn her out, as you can see on the bottom. But when you open it, also I like that it has like a hard button. When you open it, you have a mirror here, which is nice. And you guys can see the mirror has broken because I one time like put this in my checked luggage and it was super packed and the mirror kind of broke from that. So don't do that. Keep this in your checked or in your carry-on. But it has a mirror. You've got your holders for your 3 holders for necklaces. You have like a tiny pouch where you can put maybe like a ring or like tiny earrings. You have 2 open sides for anything. I usually put bracelets or watches there, and then a ring holder in the middle. I do like this jewelry case. I use it very often. I also kind of use the whole thing to hold jewelry, the small ones in here, and then I put the big jewelry pieces in there. I will say that it does feel like it's slightly, I will say it's fine as long as you keep it in your carry-on. Putting it in your checked luggage, I don't think it's durable enough, especially if you pack the way that I pack. But I really do love this case. I think it's really nice for someone who travels a lot with a lot of jewelry. It keeps it very nicely organized. And last but not least, the passport and luggage tag set. Now it's funny because the set, it comes with a clear bag, your passport holder, and then your ID tag for your luggage, which is actually on my luggage right now. See, I really do use these things, you guys. They also do personalizations. What's funny is I can't find the pink version of this. I have both the pink and the beige one, but it'll look like this, but it'll be one color. You should always get something like a passport holder and a matching luggage tag. It's just cute. It's cunty. That's really all I can say. Like, yeah, it's worth it. I think it's a really cute gift. It's great to put in like bridal shower baskets, or if you're having like a party or you're having a trip with friends. This is such a cute thing to add, especially if people don't have it yet. I think it takes you to that next level of like, oh, I'm like a chic luxury travel girl now. And I will give you an example of what everything looks like. Your passport can go inside of here. I just hold it out for now. And then you can put cards and whatever information you need. That's super helpful. And then it's a magnetic close and it all fits and closes nicely. For this clear bag, I usually put stuff that I want like immediately in my seat. So I'll put like hand sanitizer, lotion, my AirPods, my Kindle actually fits in here too. Maybe like gummies or snack or something. My medicine fits in here. So this is really nice. I like that they add this bag in the set so you can carry this with you on the plane. We are all done, but let me know in the comments below which one of the bags are your favorite and then which one of the accessories are your favorite. For me, definitely between the mini Weekender and the Crescent Weekender, those are like my #1 bags. And then in terms of accessories, I am loving this one right now. It's so cutesy and everything fits and it's just very, you know, it's very squeezable. But I hope this is helpful for you if you're trying to figure out what products from Beis are worth it versus not worth it. And maybe this didn't help you because basically almost everything in here is worth it. But I think it's good to know that I am giving you like the real raw truth. I bought a lot of these items. Some of these have been gifted, but I use them all the time. I'm a true traveler. You can go look at all my travel vlogs. You will see Beis in there at all times. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I am happy to help or point you in the right direction. Everything will be linked below for ease if you want to go check it out, look at the website, see if any sales are going on. But happy shopping, and I will see you guys in the next video.